Hello everyone, welcome to Sarat Chandra IAS Academy Sure Shot Analysis. Here we are going to discuss about 10 prelims based questions based on articles that replicated in newspapers and government website. Okay, so let's move on to the first question. Consider the following statements. First one, the right to disconnect. This question is about the term called keyword called right to disconnect. It refers to the worker's right to be able to disengage from work and refrain from engaging in work related electronic communication, that may be calls, or that can be messages during night time. Actually, the first statement is the clear-cut definition. This first statement is a clear-cut definition of right to disconnect. The right to disconnect means it is the right of workers to be able to disengage from work. And suppose the timings are 10 to 6. After 6 o'clock, you have a right to disconnect. Under right to disconnect, you can disengage from work. At the same time, whatever the call from office and whatever the message from office, there is no provision. You can refrain from engaging in work related electronic communication during night time. So this statement is correct. It is a clear cut definition of right to disconnect. See, second one, recently European Union passed a legal framework regulating the right to disconnect. Actually, the context is Australia is the country that passed the legal framework regarding right to disconnect. Okay, so it is not European Union, but earlier statement, the first statement is the definition. This definition is given by European Union. Okay, so this statement is wrong. Third one, currently India does not have any specific legislation explicitly recognizing the right to disconnect. Actually, till now there is no such kind of legislation available in India. Okay, this is also true statement. In 2018, Supreme Court of India interpreted this right to disconnect under the ambit of Article 221, which insists upon the right to life and personal liberty. Yes, we all know that Article 21 is right to life and personal dignity. Under this right, in various judgments by Supreme Court and High Court, they increased the ambit of right to life. Initial days, most of the people are thinking that right to life means just right to life, whatever it may be. Right to life means right to proper environment, right to work environment, everything comes under Article 21. But some things are directly there in Indian Constitution, but Supreme Court through various judgment, it increased the ambit of Article 21, it widened the scope of Article 21 in various cases. But till now there is no such instances by Supreme Court regarding the inclusiveness of right to disconnect under Article 21. Actually, Article 21 has various broad things, but till now there is no such kind of thing by Supreme Court of India to include right to disconnect in Article 21. So this statement also wrong. So only two statements are correct. Okay, next question. Consider the following statements about the Patriot missile system or Patriot missile system. The context is Russia recently claimed the America's usage of Patriot missile system. Actually, these Patriot missile systems are very advanced air defense systems. The question is about Patriot missile systems. The Patriot is the US Army's most advanced air defense system. Yes, you can see the usage of such missile systems in the war called 1991 Gulf War. Yes, it plays a very crucial role in 1991 Gulf War. Okay, it is capable of defeating any kind of high performance aircrafts. Actually, this is the missile that hits the target in air. Okay, so it can defeat the high performance aircraft and tactical ballistic missiles. This statement also correct. It is a major objective. It is a major objective and it is a major success of a Patriot missile system. Third one, the Patriot system first used in combat service. Yes, these missile systems are initially used by USA in the war called 1991 Gulf War. Okay, so this statement also correct. Okay, but recent developments, 18 countries including USA, yes, they developed the missile system, but including USA, 18 countries currently possessing such kind of a Patriot missile systems. Those systems are now 18 countries possess that Patriot missile systems, and India is not currently India didn't not have such kind of missile systems. Okay, so 18 countries. Okay, the statement may be like this: India also possessed Patriot missile systems, so they purchased it from USA. No, this is wrong statement. Okay, so all three statements are correct. Third one, with reference to Prithvi Vigyan, consider the following statements. Okay, yesterday only, it is the scheme or it is the initiative taken by our government of India to increase the scope of it, to increase the usage of the interior and exterior hydrosphere, etc., for the purpose of society. Okay, the scheme is Prithvi. Prithvi means Prithvi Vigyan. Okay, Prithvi Vigyan. Under this scheme, let us see the statement. The scheme of Prithvi will holistically address all the 5 components of Earth. Actually, the major components of Earth are hydrosphere, lithosphere, and atmosphere. We all know that. But here, Earth contains 5 components. The first one is atmosphere, air; hydrosphere, water; geosphere, geology; and cryosphere means cold or snow part; and biosphere means life. So yes, this Prithvi program that used all these components, and they will use this data for the purpose of society upliftment. Okay, so it is the program taken by Government of India under the ministry called Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay, so this statement is correct because it holistically addresses all 5 components of Earth system. Okay, so this scheme of Ministry of Science and Technology, so this is wrong because it won't come under Ministry of Science and Technology. It comes under Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay, Earth Sciences. It is intended to improve the understanding of Earth. First of all, they will understand the Earth system sciences and to provide reliable services for the country. The motto is science for society. Earth science for society. It is the motto. They will use the first of all, they need to understand the Earth science system and to provide reliable services to the society. Okay, at the same time, earlier we have 5 sub schemes also. 5 sub schemes of Earth. They club all these 5 sub schemes and they attach it to Prithvi program now. Okay, this is wrong statement. Only first statement is correct. The retirement age of High Court judges, which was fixed at 60 years in the original constitution, was now revised to, actually after constitution, after the enactment of constitution, we increased the judge age to 62 years by the which of the following constitutional amendment. Recently committee of parliament, it is a select committee of parliament, it highlighted the extension of judicial judges age based on the merit. This is the document, this is the report submitted by select committee of parliament. Okay, you need to increase the age of judges based on the merit, not just based on the age. Okay, not just based on the age. So this is the context, but here we have various articles. Article 124 class 2 and article 271 class 1. Okay, these two articles deals with the appointment of judges. This one to Supreme Court and this one to High Court by President. Okay, so this is about the appointment of judges. Okay, this is the appointment of judges, and other articles are there. 121(7) article, it deals with the addition of retired judges, to the benches also. Okay, and various other articles that deals with judges appointment. But now the question is about, yes, initially it is 60, it was increased to 62 through which Constitutional Amendment Act. Actually it is about the 15th Constitutional Amendment Act 1963. Okay, 1963. Next, consider the following statement about soot pollution. Actually it is soot is the main reason for it is the most dangerous component of air pollution. Okay, soot that can be liquid form, or that can be solid form, or that can be and gaseous form. Okay, and gaseous form. Sorry, there is no gas. It can be liquid or it can be solid. The soot is it is otherwise called as black carbon. Soot is the byproduct that come out of that. Actually, it is a byproduct of improper combustion of wood and coal. When there is improper combustion of wood and coal, the byproduct is soot. It is about the shape of PM 2.5. PM 2.5 means particular matter 2.5. We have particular matter is divided into two types. First one is 2.5, second one is 10. Based on the size 2.5 and 10. But soot, actually soot is the common term for the type of particular pollution called PM 2.5. This statement is correct. Soot can be come in solid, liquid or aerosols. Actually it is not gas, it is about aerosols. Okay, aerosol states. Okay, second statement also correct. Soot causes severe environmental problems such as haze. It maybe leads to the development of haze and acidification of lakes and rivers. Acidification of lakes means it is the major byproduct of black carbon. Yes, it leads to the increase of acidification. So this statement also correct. Why the question is in use? USA administration that take a decision to counter the instances of soot. Okay, so in this context the question is about soot pollution. Okay, soot pollution is not a different type of pollution, it is a part of air pollution only, but soot is one of the major pollutant. It is a major black carbon pollutant. Okay, so it is size of 2.5. so all three statements are correct. Good Friday Agreement is related to, actually Good Friday Agreement it was signed in 1998. Okay, to solve the political situation in Northern Ireland. So with this agreement, Good Friday Agreement has some clauses. It clearly deals with the power sharing between power sharing between two major parties of Northern Ireland. Okay, so it was signed just because it deals with the power sharing between two major parties of Northern Ireland. Okay, so civil conflict in Democratic Republic of Congo, so it is not wrong. Border dispute between Ethiopia and Eritrea, so wrong. Border dispute between Saudi Arabia and Yemen, it is Jeddah Treaty. And ethno-nationalist conflict in Northern Ireland, yes. So these two parties that deals with various ethnic groups. One party belongs to one ethnic group, one party belongs to another ethnic group. So to resolve the conflict between these two ethnic groups, one ethnic group party is first one party, and the another one is it was led by another ethnic group. So to resolve this conflict, Irish and Britain also entered into agreement. Finally they made a agreement, okay, in Northern Ireland. Fine. So this is correct one. Next, consider the following statement. Sri Visva Vaishnava Raj Sabha is an organization which propagandizes the message of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The association was founded by Srila Jiva Goswami during the 16th century AD. Okay, the context is Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi recently concludes the 150th anniversary of Srila Prabhu Ji. Okay, Srila Prabhu Padaji. Actually his name is Srila Saraswati Prabhu Pada Ji. Actually he is the main person behind the association. Actually it is an association, Sri Visva Vaishnava Raja Sabha. It is an organization or association that deals with the preachings of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, Lord Sri Krishna, but he is the main contributor to this particular association. But this association was founded by someone else. He belongs to 19th century, but this association was founded in 16th century itself by Srila Jiva Goswami. It was founded by Srila Jiva Goswami, but the main person, because various successors, among these successors, the main person was Srila Saraswati Prabhupada Ji, because he changed the preachings, and he changed the name. The followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as Gaudias. Okay. And it changed this association into the Gaudiya's mission. The motto is the followers are Gaudiyas. So the mission is Gaudiya's mission. Ultimately the organization name is Sri Vishnu Vaishnava Rajya Sabha, but the followers is also known as Gaudiyas. Okay, and the mission name is Gaudiya's mission. Okay, but he is the main contributor, Srila Saraswati Prabhu Padaji. So Sri Vishwa Vaishnava Rajya Sabha is an organization which propagandises the message of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This statement is correct. It was founded by Srila Jiva Goswami during 16th century AD. So both the question is about not correct. So neither one nor two statements are not correct. With reference to logistic performance index, which of the following is not correct? We all know that logistic performance index, it was released by World Bank. It initially released in 2007. The earliest of the first logistic performance index was released in 2007. The second report was released in 2010. After every 2 years they released the report, but after 2018, because of COVID-19, again the recent 7th edition of report index was released in 2023 itself. Okay, 23's edition released recently. Okay, but initially it started in 2007. Okay, so logistic performance index means take care of the opportunities and challenges. It take care of the opportunities and challenges faced by logistics sector in various countries. Okay. The LPA, Logistic Performance Index, is an interactive benchmarking tool created to help countries identifying the challenges and opportunities they face in their performance on trade logistics. It is the main objective of this index. It is released by World Bank annually. This statement is wrong because it is not annually. It is in every 2 years. Every 2 years. Okay, so this statement is wrong. The 7th edition of Logistic Performance Index was released in 2023. This is what I already told. India's rank 38 of 139 countries in 2023 LPI, and India's rank has improved by 16 places from 54 in 2014. Okay, so this statement also correct. So no need to remember all these ranks of India from first and second index or third index, but please try to remember recently released India's rank in Logistic Performance Index. The recently released logistic rank is 38 for India. Okay, 38. Okay, so this is also correct one. Only B is the wrong statement because it is not annually. It releases every 2 years after 2010. Okay. 9th one, consider the following statement. APAR means Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. Permanent Account Registry is a specialized identification system designed for all students in India. Second one, APAR ID is a unique 12-digit code to digitally store, manage and access all academic credit including degrees, diplomas, certificate and training details and all co-curricular accomplishments of students. Actually, the Government of India introduced this APAR scheme. Actually, APAR scheme means Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. Even our new education policy, even in new education policy also there is a recommendation that every student need to have a APAR ID means every student under the program called One Nation One Student ID. One Nation and One Student ID. Under One Nation One Student ID, all the academic details, all the certificate, all the degrees, certificates, training details of every student that will be in one ID form. That ID is APAR. Okay, APAR. So first one, APAR is a specialized identification system designed for all students in India under the concept called One Nation One Student ID. Okay, so it will directly APAR ID. It is a 12-digit digital code. 12-digit digital code. It directly attached to the institutions. Through institutions, the data, it acquires the student data, and finally there is a link between this APAR ID and DigiLocker. Yes, we all know about DigiLocker. DigiLocker means all the documents of that particular person they can store the online format in DigiLocker. Okay, so here you have degrees, here you have documents, and here you have certificates, and here you have online soft copy. Okay, so it stores, manage and access all academic credits. So this is the importance of APAR. So both 1 and 2 statements are correct. Consider the following statements. The Government of India has formulated the National Policy and Action Plan to address LW left-wing extremism in 2015 to address the left-wing extremism problem holistically. Actually, in 2015, to counter all these left-wing activists and to counter all these left-wing extremism in various parts of the country, our Government of India formulated a plan. That plan or policy is a National Policy and Action Plan to address LW in 2015. This is the pure correct statement. So statement 1 is correct. As per 7th schedule of Constitution of India, subjects of police and public order, police and public order are with the central government. Means actually we all know that police and public order comes under the state government, it won't comes under central government. So the statement is wrong statement. C is the correct answer. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. So with these friends, these are the 10 prelims based questions that are there in today's newspapers. So please try to solve these questions so that it will help you to crack UPSC prelims very easily. Okay, so thank you friends.